Action.
Okay, so we have our Photoshop thing here. We have some layers. These things can pop out too, and that may help you if you have more layers. Layer order is very important. For example, we have text in front of everything. We have the shirt behind it and our squiggles in the background. But if we put this up here, we're going to lose our text. So layer order is really important. Let's just say we wanted our squiggles together. Our background is locked, shown by the lock here and the italicized. It's okay, you can open it and move it around. So all you need to do is double click it, and you can rename it if you want to, or just hit OK, and that will get rid of that. I can group these if I wanted to. So you can hold down Shift and highlight as many as you want, and then Control click or right click. I have no idea what that sound is. We'll just keep going. And you can link layers. So now when I move one, we move them all. And that's kind of helpful when you're drawing shapes to link those. And you can always highlight them all again, Control click, and unlink. You can group them as well, and that's another way of working with that. Let me go ahead and just revisit this title safe thing here, because we're going to get into that when we get into video editing. The innermost lines are title safe, meaning this has to be within title. All the titles and words have to be inside. And the outmost one is action safe. So my text needs to be inside this one, but it's okay if my objects are just inside the other one. Let's talk about opacity. I can go back to my my shirt here, and I have opacity. Now it's 100% opaque right now, meaning I can't see through it at all. But what I can do is I can highlight on the layer, and I can go up to opacity, and then I can just bring it down, and so now we can see a little behind it. So that's what I'm talking about with opacity. If it's 100% opaque, you can't see through it. If I make it, Gatlin, if I make it 0% opacity, what will happen? Yeah, so you can kind of mess with those things. You'll see opacity if you wanted to make this, if we wanted to go to blending options, if we wanted to do a drop shadow. If you were doing catalog work, they almost all have a drop shadow on the items. And again, you're going to get opacity now. It's 70% opacity if you wanted a complete solid shadow. If you wanted a little bit more, subtle than that. So that's just something you can do as well. Okay. All right. I think that's it. That was a short one.